Hi fans, welcome to the coaches episode of Woody's Cricket. All the talk has been about Andy Flower being the next Test coach, and he has now spoken to the media saying he has ruled himself out of the job. So I'm going to discuss the other possible contenders. So the first contender is Alex Stewart, Surrey Director of Cricket, the closest English coach to international level, plying his trade with Surrey, the best, or if not one of the top counties in the country. Very thorough and hands-on coach who knows the international scene well from his England playing days. If Harry Brook is to be given the captaincy, would be a very good option to keep him on the straight and narrow. Moving on from Bazball, I think he would ingrain a pure test match playing style and install a responsible playing style as well. So that's Alex Stewart. So on to number 2 is Richard Dawson, who's the Glamorgan head coach, former England international, who is regarded as the brightest coach of his generation, as well as, I suppose, Alex Stewart saying he's the closest English coach to international level. So, going back to Richard Dawson, has coaching experience with England from 2022 to 2024 with the main England team. In 2015, he was made the head coach of Gloucestershire, and that tenure lasted until he was made the England Lions, so the England A team head coach in 2019. This may prove critical as a lot of the players currently playing in the test team now may have been in the England Lions at the time, which could quicken up the bond between himself and the current players. He now heads up a successful Glamorgan side, nurturing the likes of Asher Tribe as a potential England international. The third contender is Ryan Campbell, who's the head coach of Durham. So obviously over the years Stokes has been with England, but when he goes back to Durham, he's done a lot with he would have been associated with Stokes, so Stokes would be associated with Ryan Campbell. Hasn't been talked about. So talking about Ryan Campbell, hasn't been talked about as seems settled at Durham, but would be a great candidate for the job. Already credited with international coaching experience with the Netherlands in 2017, received plaudits from after taking them to the Super 12 stage of the 2022 T20 World Cup, getting automatic qualification for the 2024 T20 World Cup. This would be a timely employment for Campbell, as his contract recently run out. Performances at Durham have been consistent, winning Division 2 of the County Championship in 2023, promoting them back to the top tier of 4-day county cricket. Now on the flip side, we move to coaches outside the UK. So the first contender is Justin Langer, and he's probably the main candidate who's not English or British. He's the Manchester Supergiants head coach and also works in the IPL for one of the teams as a coach. I'm not necessarily the head coach, but one of the coaches. So Justin Langer is highly regarded coach in the world of cricket, and again familiar with the international scene, having played 105 tests for Australia. Took charge of Australia in 2018, though he lost home and away to India and fell to a series defeat in the 2019 Ashes away from home. The aspects that might set him back is he lost his job due to management skills. So they've had a lot of, referring to the England team obviously, they've had a lot of problems managing players in the past, so that might not go hand in hand with them. Another is along with Andy Flower is an IPL coach, which might not fit in with the full commitment of the England executives want. Onto the second contender, which is my final. I've only done 2 contenders for the overseas coaches outside who either aren't English or British or don't work in the UK. So the second one I've gone for is Stephen Fleming. From New Zealand. He's currently unattached to a team. Interestingly, here's a fact for you. He's currently a work partner of Brendan McCullum's, selling New Zealand lamb to India. So there's a bond to keep an eye on. And joking aside, he's been the head coach of the IPL side, Chennai Super Kings, for 18 years, which has reaped rewards, earning 5 titles. He has now stepped down, as I said, making him more of a target for England. He possesses many leadership qualities, having captained England's test team 80 times in 111 tests, becoming the most successful captain for his country. People's playing style is usually reflected in their coaching approach. Fleming was an elegant left-handed batsman and was praised by the one and only Shane Warne as the best captain in world cricket. I hope that gives you an insight on which coaches are in the offering for the England Test job. As ever, I welcome your questions and opinions on this and look forward to hearing from you all. Thank you for watching.